nyantechwa emre bia am this ka be free Europe akoma ebusuafo wo Ghana no me use tap send no fee mobile money transfer eye easy eye convenient eye fast and sound so ye free won't ya hwe me discover ye mapim tap send Intienne also download the tap send app no ewo mobile phone so free na fesika komo ebusuafo wo Ghana fa na nyina tap send papa no
everybody check now check it that beat is real don't will make it kill ya get your green select glucometer and check it sugar level check it green select glucometer check it sugar level check it reselect glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Emre tudo nani etena ka mu kwanten akotonyo mabegu ye shop mu se ubenya ni nyina ofako enno so ya asem foforo o so to mfa sika swane ne mpatamu anase achimota la pass ekosi nsawam. Jimmy Dale is your one-stop shop distribution for wholesale and retailers. Safa drinks, insure, enyane, anasa ade bia wo pebia. So ukoton kwa dia enye bebia wo se wutumwa eye Jimmy Dale. You can locate Jimmy Dale Ventures at Giga Junction inside Soto or call us now on 0208-920-996. Jimmy Dale Ventures, the official sponsor for Sammy Flex TV.
Color Music International. Color gay, yeah. Oh na 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 na. Just color. You killing me with love, oh, yeah. Your body be everything. I search for your love, oh, yeah. You are my everything. You killing me with love, oh, yeah. Your body be everything, everything. Oh, baby, are you okay? Oh my love, baby, come give me a love. Give me love, show me love. If I fall for your top, if you're loving it, do me something. That's why you be best thing, baby, oh yeah. You are my everything. You killing me with love, oh, yeah. Your body be everything. I searching for your love, oh, yeah. You are my everything. You killing me with love, oh, yeah. Your body be everything, everything. I die for your love now, your love now, your love now. I need suffer for your love now, your love now, your love now. The things they do me, it happens in the movies. Now they call me Mr. Lover Man, lover. You the sugar my life, oh. Sugar. You give me vibe, you give me life. Oh wow, hey. Moko sani. I'm quality in Koforidua. Your love they make a the week go. I shock me oh, but baby, you make a week go. I kick me oh. Your love they make a the week go. I shock me oh, but baby, you make a week go. I kick me oh. The whole world knows if you know they are no day. Baby, are you okay? Thank me your love, oh, yeah. You are my everything. You killing me with love, oh, yeah. Your body be everything. I searching for your love, oh, yeah. You are my everything. You killing me with love, oh, yeah. Your body be everything. Baby, are you okay? Oh my love, baby, come give me a love, give me love now.
All right, so Showbiz Daily is back from the holidays. We were off for some days, and I promised you that on Tuesday we are sure going to be seated to do what we know doing best. So once again, we are back. Some of us were out of town, others went to Ko, and I know from where you are living, you were also enjoying the holidays. Did you go for a break, or you were still working? Have you had enough rest? Did you get some enjoyment as part of the Easter break? Now, Yeniso Ati and Claire, back to factory settings. Back to factory settings. So we are just waiting for maybe the next holiday here in Ghana. Ghana holiday is some way. It can fall on any day. I'm sure the latest holiday will be the Ramadan holiday, which is just around us. We did not fast, but we all enjoyed the holiday. And elsewhere in the world, you guys have been enjoying your holidays as well. But for the Easter, it was good. So first of all, I'm asking you, how was your Easter holidays? Welcome to Showbiz Daily here on Sammy Flex TV. Sammy Flex seated with my men. Nana Regan is here, Roland Amate is here, and I also have in Team Dodi Solomon. These are the gentlemen for us to rock today's edition of Showbiz Daily. And to the Boatins boys, that is the Nana B and the Jackie Boatins boy, the guitar rasta is Karen Sirichi Flex, Lapi Jitina Baby, and Gideon Neelam Tessin. All these guys are here making sure we do what we have to do. We do the work of God. Now we are also going to do some more. Join us and let's do it with your comments, share, and also put down your activities that you want us to know that you did over the Easter season. Sammy Flex here with my charges. I'll first ask them their Easter holidays, how it went about, and we will take it from there. Roland, start from you. How was your Easter holidays? Where did you go to? What did you do?
I think it was a very busy Easter for me. I was in the Volta region with Pizus.
Oh, your artist?
Yes, I was in the Volta region with them, and we did some few rounds. Like I said earlier,
did they perform?
Yes. They did perform. They did perform at one event like that.
Oh, okay.
Yes, in Toko. They call the place Toko. I think Kenny Eyes and Jaffinger were the headliners.
Yeah.
Yes, they were the
Those
headliners.
guys also cashing in the Volta regional.
Yeah.
The Kenny Eyes, Jaffinger. I know they are cashing in the Volta region. But almost every show happening in the Volta region, they are there.
Yeah, they are there. I think they also performed at Stone Boys event.
Yeah, the comeback.
Yesterday, yes.
Yeah, the homecoming or something
so
like that.
we did some few rounds and half man, half God from Volta to Koforidua for the VGMA experience concert. So it was a busy holidays.
Okay.
It wasn't a holiday.
It wasn't a holiday.
It was a holiday.
I wish you a happy holidays.
A holiday for some of us.
Happy holidays.
We are back.
Okay, so give me your general impression on the VGMA experience concert. The one at Koforidua, since you were there. Let me have your experience from performances, from organizations. Let me know what you saw, and after that we move on to the rest of the guys.
Proud to this show, there were many that had their own reservations, comments about how the show was going to turn out, why it was taken.
The people from the Eastern region.
Exactly, how the show was going to turn and why it was even taken to that place, that is Koforidua, in the first place, and so many people didn't understand. But I think the experience concert going to Koforidua really gave an experience, as its name is. It really gave an experience to anybody who was there that night. I think from the organization, that is the whole event organization, to coordination, to performances, to even the way one thing that I was surprised about again was how the crowd even composed themselves. The crowd composed themselves even to the last hour. Even some of these outdoor events, sometimes when some of these big acts they tend to even break the barricade, cause some kind of confusion in front of the stage and all that. But there's a crowd that was able to hold forth that. I think Medical and Dope Nation, they were the last performers before they even came in front. But even that oneself, they were still composed that when young Krofua rowdy or even as too hyper. They were just there, not causing any trouble but enjoying themselves. Yes, which was very good.
Agree.
For performances.
I think it is Koforidua. Koforidua is not known for rowdiness. As much as I know, Koforidua is not known for rowdiness. If you are talking about some of the regions in Ghana known for rowdiness, you will never pick Koforidua as one of them.
Oh, okay. Headquarters in the Accra, Jaffa.
Yeah, and some other regions we wouldn't want to put them in that bracket for now. Yeah.
So it was a nice experience. I think my top performer would be Samini.
Okay.
All night. I think
your all-time favorite.
Yes, my all-time favorite. It will be Okele Nepa, and he did it with live band without any backup singers. And the man was able to control for 30 solid minutes, which was really, really nice and very, very beautiful. Yes, other artists that performed like Sugar Lord. Also, I think when it comes to the unsung categories, not performing like more unsung categories, and Sugar Lord also did his best, because for a known singer to start with rap on a live band and still get the crowd response with a song that is not so popular, that was very, very beautiful. That was very, very beautiful. Yes, it was top notch. People, it was me who like experiencing the whole event was like, yeah, penny. I think VGMA over the years, yes, they may have their flaws here and there, but when it comes to event production, its quality and delivery, I think on the night they did it for me. This is about 80 over 100 for me. All right,
so giving you the chance to pick a winner for the unsung category, who would you pick?
If I should base that on what I saw yesterday,
and that is what the unsung does. Beyond voting, I know you would also get people voting for you, but what you performed also will give you some points.
I think my top picks will be Sugar Lord and Roy X Taylor.
They are going to be your top picks.
Yes, my top picks will be Sugar Lord and Roy X Taylor. Okay. I think these two guys did very well. Okay. And I like the way Sugar Lord also had to introduce that candy, the sharing of the candy. You know, on stage, some artists would want to throw money and stuff, like just to. And Sugar Lord, with his name Sugar, decided to spice up his whole performance by giving
guests or the audience some sugar
candies.
That is our obligation for you.
Yes, moonwalk.
Okay, go to Nana Reagan. Let me ask him about his Easter and if he followed the activities from Koforidua. Nana.
Yeah, I also want to greet our viewers. It's been days we've been off with other activities. I think for me it was a very busy holiday for me because I had to deal with two of my artists running from one place to the other.
Interviews
and shows and all of that. Unfortunately, my label boss was also away, so I have to do it on my own alone. So it was very hectic for me. I couldn't chill much, but there was some.
But you chill every day, so what is chill much?
Since Showbiz Daily was off, I needed some, some sleep and all of that, but I didn't get it.
We
needed a holiday. We wanted to sleep in our homes, but we didn't get it. So it was very busy. It was very busy, but I wasn't at the VGMA.
Okay, you couldn't watch on TV too.
I followed feedbacks on social media.
Okay.
Where some of the Koforidua guys in our media space were complaining about how
so what do you think about that issue? I think I wanted to take a specific look at that thing. What do you think about that issue where the Eastern-based artists and the media, the entertainment media there were calling for Charterhouse to bill their guys and pay them in addition?
Well, for me, what I saw was when some of them were complaining that, some of their artists were billed, but later they had to cut the numbers down and even cut the number of songs they were performing, and they were not so happy about it. So for some of them that are very close to me, I had to go into their inbox to, give them a word of advice, which I didn't want the public to see. And by my general view about that is that maybe next time Charterhouse should also look at, I don't know what led to the cutting down of the numbers and then the songs that they had to perform. But not maybe next time.
As in the Koforidua based artists.
Yes, Koforidua based artists.
Well. So let me supply this. at least this is an information so we can supply it. The idea of the nominees jam, aka the experience concert, is just to make sure the people who were nominated, one day put them on a platform to perform for their fans over the years for the songs that they created that they got nominated for. Because on the day of the event, it's not everybody who get a chance to perform. So if they're able to divide it on this day, nominees, anyone who got nominated at all can get the opportunity to perform. You guys come and perform. And on the day of the event proper, they select their wow performers to come and do their performance. So if you are not even part of it, you are not going to get that stage because it's a nominees jam. Nominees jam. The only thing they can do is, okay, it is being held in your town. So because it is being held in your town, we can give it a platform to come and pass through to do something. But for pay that they were demanding for,
well, I did not read much about pay. What I was
that's what they were. There is a Kontakra post, long post.
Wow. Well, for me, that one there, I don't think I can agree with him on that, based on even the explanation or the information you are giving. But what I was thinking was, I mean, next time, since they were the host, I mean, they should give them that opportunity to make some of their artists, at least give them enough time for them to also exhibit their talent to the world or other regions, for people to know, okay, when you come to Koforidua, we also have these talents. It's not as if they did not give them, but they were not happy with, say, okay, before the show, they say, okay, 10 Koforidua based artists will perform, and then they all prepared for the show, and then when the show started, they had to cut the numbers down. So definitely, you know, some of them are going to be emotional and disappointed about, because somebody would even
but even though I was not there, we were not there when those performances were ongoing, but I still want to believe it was time, because even the time we got to Koforidua, they were not even done with setup. We got to Koforidua, if I'm not scared, around like 4 or 5, Richie. Yeah, it was either almost 6. And then they were not even done with setup before most of the performers were coming to do sound check. And this is a TV broadcast kind of program. So yes, they might want to let you perform, but because of the time.
So that's why I'm saying that next time maybe they should do the setup very early for us, so that the people they will bill will have the opportunity to also perform. But aside that,
and even for information, the rains even fell the day.
Yes, on the day. Yes. Even so yesterday,
all those things delayed their stuff.
Even yesterday, Lady Ophelia had to miss live band performance because of the rain. Because the bandsmen had to left at some point, so she has to just do playback. So we understand that. Yeah. Next time, all we are asking is that they should give them the opportunity so that they should do things.
Okay,
right, so
in order
they can get the
okay. So Chamo, your holidays and the VGMA experience concert. Richie, if you can, Chamo, before you come in, I'm sure we can also give our people some experience. And tomorrow morning, we're going to give you all the wonderful performances you missed on Samiflex TV. So you guys have to just stick and stay on all our channels. That is Samiflex TV Live and Samiflex TV. We're going to give you all the performances, the wow performances that my people are talking about. We're going to give you everything. Our cameras were there. Special thanks to Richie Flex. He was handling the camera then. He gave you some beautiful videos that you are going to enjoy. So tomorrow, because I've not seen much of the performances online so far, so tomorrow you guys should get ready to watch everything. Let's watch at least Sugar Lord, who to me is my unsung artist. No two ways about that. Let's watch his act, and when we come back, Chemo will also tell us what he has seen so far with regards to the VGMA experience concert. The fact that Koforidua was, anytime I want to mention Koforidua, Cape Coast comes to mind. I don't know why. The fact that Koforidua, they were having issues with the organizers and all. Watch this, I'll be back.
One more time. Are you ready? One more time. Say something. It's going around. People talking about the girls in town. And they need, pretty asking me. No one knows my face is just a mystery. I see her. Maybe once or twice. One thing I don't do. She's very nice. It's a lady. So I want to be with. It's Miss Lady. Say take me away. Let's come on, sing. Are you ready? One, two, three. Come on, someone. Someone. Are you ready for some sugar? You want some sugar? You ready for sugar? Hey. Are you ready? So, hey. 1, 2, 3. She's gone.
Alright, so from Create Music, his name is Sugar Lord, and here is my tip for the unsung category. So if you are watching us and you get an opportunity to vote for someone to win the unsung category, I am recommending Sugar Lord to you. Vote for him and let him win in that category. Chamo, your Easter holidays and how you also followed this program.
Me, in my case, I mean, I was just relaxing at home until the hackers decided to give me work.
The hackers, they're not they don't want you to sleep one minute.
They are giving me a lot of help these days. So I had to work on Black Rasters.
Yeah. Team president.
Now it's back. So,
okay.
Yeah, the channel is back.
Oh,
so
nice.
We are
I like how you fight with the YouTubers.
Yeah.
I'm sure they should give you an office. They will fight with the YouTube guys.
Yeah. So we are back now, and then apart from that, I was just at home relaxing. I mean,
very well.
He was
having the holidays.
Yeah.
So were you relaxing with B? Relaxing with B. No, it's good to relax with B. No, as a man, anytime you are relaxing, it's good to relax with B. It helps to prolong your lifespan.
It's true. Yeah. Okay. And then I also followed some of the social media
rants.
Stuff, yeah. And then the VGMA exhibition show. It's more like an exhibition show.
Yeah.
Trying to exhibit the
what will
nominees
happen on the day.
Yeah. So the Koforidua people, they don't have any case. I mean, they have to relax. I mean, you just have to justify your inclusion. I don't think if they had people like, let's say, Black Sherif, they will be fighting for a spot at that place. No. So they should just work hard and hope that they will also get that big. And when people are coming to your area, I mean, you'll be the first person that they will mention. Not that you have to fight to get a stage to climb. No. They will even come for you without you saying anything. So I will encourage them to work hard, so that they will call
Next
them
time,
without them fighting for a spot as they wanted it. I mean, if we decide to go that direction, it will not help anybody, because wherever you go, you will get musicians there. So if those musicians decide that, oh no, you are coming to our area, we to give us platform and all that, I mean, you won't have a good show anywhere, because wherever you go, you get people there who want to perform. So you justify your inclusion. If you are good enough,
in fact, they will come for you.
Yeah.
Like someone gave an example that there is no way VGMA can go to Tamale and say they will do this concert without
calling Makasio and Fancy Gadam. Yes. And Makasio and Fancy Gadam will not fight for that.
Yes. They will not even rush for it.
Yes, it will even.
You would need them.
Yes, it will even be ridiculous for the organizers to ignore such people. So Koforidua people should have that same kind of attitude or that same kind of thing. Like, they should work so hard that when anything is coming to their area, they won't fight for it. People will just say, "We need you." That's how it's supposed to be. If you are fighting for it, it means you are not good enough. So they should work harder. That's what I would say.
Let me add that. Yes, it's true. I agree with what you are saying, that if you are big, organizers will recognize you. But there's another thing maybe you are not getting. They can give you that recognition and call you, but maybe sometimes the respect and the reception they give might not be the same. You understand? They can go to Tamale, and then whether they have time or they don't have time, they will still give Makasio and Fancy Garden the time they deserve. They will not cut time because they did not do setup early. You understand? So that's what we should treat artists on the same level, especially when you go to their region.
No, but artists cannot be treated on the same level. Artists can never be treated on the same level. It's not possible. It's never possible.
Yeah, I know artists varies, but in this case, like when you are hosting and you are saying, okay, I'm putting this one on. When I'm going to Koforidua, I want to put Ko Ntakra and T Rhymes on. When I go to Tamale, I know there is Fancy Garden and Makasio there. What I'm saying is the same treatment you will give to Makasio in Tamale. When you go to Koforidua, give the same respect to T Rhymes in Koforidua. That's what I'm saying. I know the artists they say that's not what I'm saying. But we know that T Rhymes in Koforidua or Ko Ntakra in Koforidua, it's like Makasio in Tamale. So the same respect you accord to Makasio in Tamale, accord the same respect to T Rhymes or Ko Ntakra in Koforidua. That's the point.
But do they command the same numbers?
But I think the
numbers Makasio and Fancy Gadam will be commanding in Tamale. When we go to Koforidua, it's T Rhymes commanding those numbers.
It is just like saying the numbers Cristiano Ronaldo is commanding in, let's say, football. Maybe when you come to Ghana, because Pele or some Asamoah did not command the same number, we should overlook the achievements of Asamoah because he doesn't command the same numbers as Cristiano Ronaldo. No, we have to accord the respect that Asamoah deserves for his achievements in Ghana. That's what
I get it though, but like I'm saying, no matter what, even in our space, people are dealing with those who have numbers more than those who don't have numbers. So when it happens, when it comes to artists, it is the same way event organizers will. If, for instance, there was any big artist in Koforidua, he will even be the headline artist.
I think even Kofi Kenata's time was even cut. because during his performance, I think Danny Nechi to look at the band and he was signal said timer. So and he was surprised. He asked, CCA na me timer. So like he made a comment like that. So yeah, I think when it comes to event production, there sometimes when the unforeseen circumstances come up, some of these things will definitely come to play, and it is very unfortunate.
Okay, so while still talking events today, I'm sure because we just came from the weekend, we'll be doing some more events. Most of our topics are event based. I want us to go to America, where Ghana Music Awards US of A, Dundee, Capito, and his people, they also did their nominees announcement over the weekend, and I must say it was so beautiful. I've seen videos, I've seen photos, and what I saw, it gives me confidence that actually Ghana Music Awards USA is now coming of age. People are now accepting it because I followed the events from their first, second, I think this is their third. I have seen change, like I've seen growth. This time around, they have a title sponsor, that is Tap Send, which is their title sponsor for this year's event. And the kind of people I saw, like quality audience, the numbers alone tells me that this year's Ghana Music Awards USA is really catching up, and people are now following it. Now, I have also observed something. And that is where I want to ask my people how they will be able to sustain it. Do you know that this time around, their attention or their focus was not even on the Ghanaian artists who will be going there? Unlike it has been the norm over the years. Anytime they are doing the event, they think about those who will be coming from Ghana, the artists who will be coming from Ghana to make the event look good. But this time, they did not even think about them. I know sometimes when they are doing this nominees announcement, they had to fly some 1 or 2 Ghanaian artists to come there, so that the event will look beautiful. But this time, they decided to ignore all those people. The artists they use, they are all US based. Though they are Ghanaians as usual, but they are US based. And the organizers are telling me, this morning before we came into the studio, I spoke with Dundee, who is the CEO of Ghana Music Awards USA, and he's telling me that, Charlie, now, our focus for Ghana Music Awards USA is the artists in USA. And I'm wondering, would they be able to sustain it if they are able, if they want to do it for only the artists in USA, or if they want to focus on the artists in USA? Now, with what I've seen with the nominees announcement, I'm scared even the main event, they will spend some giddy money to fly any artist from Ghana. I'm really scared because they seem so satisfied with what they've gotten. And if it continues, it means they are going to cut off most of these artists from Ghana. And some of the artists who performed, they had Prae Kwamaster, who is now based in US of A. SK Original also performed, and Pop Skinny also performed. Now, there is a new sensation in America. His name is Jehovah. And Jehovah has this one-legged song, and everywhere you go, he is banging in the one-legged song. Maybe we can watch a snippet of the video. This is Jehovah's performance. Okay, so my editor tells me we will not be able to play the direct performance, but you can just watch it. He was, you know, the one-legged song, one-legged, show your face, and that kind of vibe. Yeah, he is the artist there. He's a Ghanaian. And he also was there to perform. And it was so beautiful. And the organizers are telling me their focus is now on musicians based in the US of A. So thanks to guys like Impossible, that is Hamponsa, and the producer, your friend, Jamin Beats, and all those guys. I'm sure this is your time to win the Artist of the Year song, because the guys have been taking it away from you. But Ro, is this sustainable if they want to do it with a focus on only the artists based in the US of A?
With the question of is it sustainable, I think this is a business risk.
Okay.
Just like any other businessman would weigh his pros and cons before taking a step or a move or making a decision. This is one of them. This is how I see this one to be. Because yes, to me, for the initial stages, anybody can argue, say, oh, they can't do without the artist based in Ghana. But then Ningina will be determined by time. This is an experienced organization that even though they are young, the organizers or the people who are handling the whole event are not inexperienced people when it comes to events.
Yeah.
Okay, so
been around.
Yes, they've been around and they know what they're doing. And they know the kind of experience they've had. Actually, the initial your friend is a mindset of this whole Ghana Music Awards USA, Ghana Music Awards UK, Ghana Music Awards wine. All has to do with the musicians or the artists based in those foreign countries. That is the primary aim of all those schemes springing up. Just that sometimes when you start,
is that what you are thinking, or you think that's the reality?
Oh, that is it. That's what I think.
And I also know that most of them, they knew that they had, or the top crop of artists, they would want to do this with, are not the guys based in the respective countries.
Yes, like
they are rather the artists based in Ghana who they will bring just as they come to perform. Then they use them to do the awards.
Like I said, there are so many ways of bringing our artists based in Ghana to the foreign land. Just like people have Ghana Party in the park, the independence events and all this stuff. You can choose some of these events and bring them over an award scheme. But what will make somebody go the extent of holding an award scheme and also bringing artists based in Ghana is to give that endorsement to the person living in the US. Because yes, the person living in the US may be, sometimes some of these artists in the US complain, especially when they come to Ghana, say, say, Argentina, as a honor system, they working, but you still want to come back here for promotion here. The Obekacho say, yes, even though they have all those things there, sometimes the little endorsement from their homeland is big for them.
Yeah.
So Muka say, oh, I was on this radio station in Ghana. I was on that platform in Ghana. I had this collaboration, this meeting with this person. A huge endorsement for them because they feel like, okay, I say no one, US no one, and I say South foreign land no one on what just for being there sick. And I say, and you say onim nyoye. Name he even has his roots. Ewo be free ban. He has that kind of endorsement for Honor. So he's not only big in the US, but he's a Ghanaian artist that is big in the US or is doing something right in the US and also has a backup in Ghana.
Okay.
So yes, that is what will drive some of these event organizers to go the extra mile of saying, okay, then rather let's do an award scheme so that we can give them, we can help them with that endorsement they need from the local artists, that is the ones based in Ghana. In Tibia say almost fly musicians from Ghana to the US. Now they know say okay, we are all on the same platform, all in one auditorium, all on one stage. So they have that bragging right. Unlike Senkai, Omo Boom there was Senkomo fly bahasi, they've been able to fly these people from here to the US or to any other country.
Okay.
So I see this to be a business risk. Because someone who's okay, this is why we started. We started because the people that we were living with in US, in France, or whatever, were calling for us to endorse them. Because the truth of the matter is, award schemes omu based in Ghana do not recognize Ghanaian musicians abroad.
Yeah.
So how would they also recognize themselves? It's about also building your own. And building your own, you see one out there first before any other thing comes to mind. So yes, this is a business risk that I see them taking. It is only time that will determine say ebefa na emfa. But the only advice I can give is not to cut. I think for them to even do this, the nominees jam with only the US based artists. No?
And look at the numbers.
Yes, and it is beautiful.
Colorful, so
but
beautiful.
I know for sure, said definitely on the event day, the main event day, they will definitely handpick 1 or 2 people to come and support. And really gradually, they can't just do a U-turn pam and a cut off like that. It will be a gradual process. Now, a far more, that is when we can say, okay, I think they can sustain it for some time. But okay, the exclusion of some of these Ghanaian-based artists, it had so much negative effect on the whole scheme and organization. They will advise themselves and know how to blend them. But all the same, it was a beautiful event, since it is also putting us on the map, like they say, and giving us a good image out there. In fact, our industry needs this. It's your say, and it is very beautiful. We should commend them.
Okay, let me go to Chemo. Let me ask him whether this is sustainable now that the guys have made it so clear that they would want to focus on artists based in US of A. Is this sustainable for their scheme?
It's risky, but I think it's sustainable.
It's risky?
Yeah, but it's sustainable, and big ups to Don.
I know your man.
Yeah. Now he's proving the message that he sent. I mean, saying that they are doing something different. If I have not seen it now, I should know. And now I know.
Yeah,
He's
now
doing
you know.
something, now I know.
Now that you know.
Yeah, so big ups to Don. And then the US-based artists like Jamming Beat and Impossible. Yeah, Impossible Music. Yeah, big ups to them. And I think he can do it. I mean, they can do it. And just that now they should be ready for the initial maybe patronage maybe going down a bit, because our people out there wants to see the big musicians here. And sometimes they just want to
see the big guys from here.
Big guys from here. So maybe that's why it would be better if they will fly 1 or 2 people there just to cover that thing. But they should focus on the artists in the US. I mean, it's a good idea, and it will help them. In fact, they should even have category for the artists down here going there. And they should have their categories different from the main one. They shouldn't be, if some of the categories, they shouldn't be even competing with the artists based in US. I think this is a good initiative, and it will work out. Just that it's a bit risky, as I'm saying, because their initial plan was to fly people down here to that place. I mean, majority of them, that's what they do.
Like to do it with a mainstream artist from Ghana. Yeah.
Now they are switching. I mean,
and for information, it is because of the attitude exhibited by these guys. So it's not as if they cannot afford or they cannot pay. They think the guys are not showing any interest in what they are doing, and I don't know why that thing seems to be going on in our scheme now. That artists don't seem to have any interest in anything industry. Like it's just about going online to sell their songs, and whatever happens in the industry, as they call it, the ecosystem, they don't care.
But I would wish Don and his team all the best. I mean, this is a good initiative, and they should work hard to make it work. I mean, and they can work. I mean, seeing what happened with their nominees jam, I mean, it's a good start. I mean, and it's an indication that no, this thing they can work. And I think it can be so big that now the artist base in Ghana will wish to be part of it. That's how it's supposed to be. It should be so big that the artists in Ghana now will wish that they will be part of it. And that will be beautiful. And he has started well, so we wish him all the best. And I think it's a good initiative.
Okay, thank you, Intim Dodo Solomon. But I'm also asking myself that should this continue? I don't know how active are the guys in the USA like. So for instance, in a year, how often do they release their songs? Because I know most of them are not doing music full time, knowing the system that they are. They still have to go and do their come back and maybe some weekends try to do some recording, try to shoot some music videos. That is okay. This is going to also encourage more and more people in the US of A to now do the songs. I know that is the other part. It is going to encourage that, okay, now there is a body watching us, there is a body observing us. If I put in small works, I'll be recognized. But will their works, as in their daily jobs, will they be permitted to do music more to feed the award scheme? Because every award scheme, you thrive on what the musicians feed you. That's why in this year's VGMA, they are saying there wasn't any group of the year category, because groups in the music industry did not feed them. So now that they want to focus on them, do they have the wherewithal, as in the strength, to feed the scheme with more content? That is another question. Nana, what do you think about what they are doing?
Well, I think it's the best, because I don't see why we should be doing Kumasi Music Awards and we are thinking the awards is around Accra-based artists, because we think Accra-based artists are big. I mean, always we should be able to go the extra mile in creating our own empire, and then we live in it. So I think it's a very brilliant idea, and I see it to be very, very sustainable. For me, I think that it will even motivate and encourage most of them to even do more music. The only thing that you know, sometimes kills the artist a talent spirit is when he's not being appreciated of maybe the what he is putting out. He's not being recognized for his works and all of that. And if you are in such a country like America, where there are a lot of opportunities when you are going to work and all of that, you will definitely put the music aside and look at other businesses and then, you know, cash out. You understand? So if they are going to be recognized, this is going to motivate those who have the passion to do music to, you know, go the extra mile, spend much time. Even if they have to burn candles at night to record it, they will do it.
Yeah.
This is a source of motivation for them. So for me, I think that Dundee deserves some commendation.
Okay.
I mean, the team deserves some commendation for me. I've been arguing about this thing for a very long time. Like, why
so you would think that all the award schemes in the diaspora should concentrate on their
they
people?
Should concentrate on the artists there. Are we saying Reggie and Boli are not doing very well in the UK?
They are doing very well.
Tumpan is doing so well. Tumpan have been releasing singles and EPs.
I think that Tumpan even came to Ghana.
But Ghana Music Awards doesn't recognize Tumpan that much. But he is doing very well in the UK. So why don't we, if we have
but I know Ghana Music Awards UK, he even performed, he was nominated.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So if there is a scheme like that in the UK, it should be around those who are based there. And then maybe we can find a way to put in the local Ghanaian artists to like Chemo said, maybe we should create different categories for them, just as BET has categories for, let's say, African best artists or what was artists, international acts and all of that. We can create such categories for Ghanaian based musicians, maybe 2, 3. The rest should be about artists that are based in the country. Yes, that are working and still doing the music. Let's appreciate their work. Let's recognize them through some of these schemes. So for me, it's good.
But Nana, will they be doing great? Like I said earlier, award schemes where you get your power and your resources will be from the artists. So if they rely on them, will they be able to give them the quality? Like in the US of A, how is the competition like? So they say, okay, best rap artist, and they are looking at US of A. Sitting here, I can picture, say, Pope Skinny. Who again? No, I'm talking about US. Jaskala is there, rapper.
For me, I think that there are artists, but because we don't pay much attention to them. You see somebody like Jamming Beats. He has been in the US he has been doing this thing for a very long time. But some of us didn't even know about his works. If we didn't know what he was doing. You understand? So there are people there. I believe there are people there like that. And that when the moment they know that, okay, the scheme is about us now, they will come out.
They will all go
all out and work. So as for the sustainability, I believe it will be sustained.
Okay.
So they should just put in the effort. They should make sure that artists there are being recognized. And then if anybody deserves, they shouldn't make too much controversies like what we have been observing here. If the person deserves it, let's give it to the person. That is what will build the scheme's
credibility.
Yeah.
Well, of course, there will be some challenges, which is normal. Yeah. I know that you can't stop it. Yeah.
So what I'm saying is that I believe there are plenty artists, a lot of them. Just that we don't know them. They don't. Some of them are holding back with promo because they think, oh, if I even invest in my promotion and I promote, Ghana Music Awards, VGMA will not recognize me. They will still bring artists from Ghana to come and take the shine away. So why should I, whilst I can even invest in other businesses, maybe buy a house in Ghana with some, you understand? But when they know the scheme is about them, some of them will go up. Promo will come. Some of us will be sitting here, they will be calling us, and I want you to do this for me. Chemo will be doing the digital distributions for them and all of that, so that they can also be counting their numbers, publishing their numbers on their social medias for us to know that, okay, their music are doing very, very well. So I believe Dundee and his team have come up with a very brilliant step.
All right, so still be on Nana Reagan, and let me come back to him once again, based on the story that we are following from Nigeria. Rick Ross was in Nigeria, as in Ricky Rose. He was in Nigeria to perform, and one thing that has been the talkability in town has been the fact that in one of his live videos on social media, he gave shout-outs to some of his colleagues. Okay, let me call them colleagues. They are some of his colleagues in the music industry, especially from Africa. Now, ever since this video hit the online, I know some people have been reading meanings into it. Some of the meanings positive, and definitely others also being negative as well. Now they are saying that, oh, now everybody knows African music is really growing, so when they come here, they need to find a way to affiliate. They need to find a way to do like find a way to attack themselves. Others also say no, it is just respect for the guys who are hustling here to make name in the world. That's how come he did this. Well, everyone here has his own understanding of why Ricky Rose, because we see them coming, we don't see them doing this, and I'm not sure somebody put a gun on him to mention this. Again, how did he even get the names? Is it because some people did some research for him just to mention this guy, mention that guy, mention that guy? They will be giving you the attention needed, or maybe he knew them himself. What has been the discussion? Does Rose really know all these guys he mentioned, or just ask the president or any any speaker of a special event to go? They write for them, and they read. Sometimes they don't even understand. Sometimes they don't even understand what they are reading, but they'll be there, and the DNA of the factory will name the okay. So, how did you see this one? Let's go watch the video of Ricky Rose giving shout-outs to these people, and then Regan will take it from there in team and Roland Amate as well. Watch this. I'll be back.
It's Ricky Rose. I'm over here in Africa, the beautiful motherland. I just woke up here on Easter, and I just woke up and just want to share love. You know what I mean? Just want to rep. I feel like it's not enough American artists shedding light on Africa, supporting African artists. So what I wanted to do was just wake up. I'm going to go out in the city today. I'm going to go out in the slums. I'm going to go places that the police don't even want to go. And I'm going to just show love. That's what I feel like. And, you know, I want to start by showing love to everybody that's in my family, everybody that's been repping Rick Ross, Double MG, Bel Air, Bamboo, McQueen, Beyond, all the real brand ambassadors. I want to shout some of y'all out. I'm going to start with Hamisa, Valerie Ayina, Stanley Eno, Bianche Bailey, Kawisi Arthur, Black Sheriff, Kawina MP, Georgina Abi, Harry Song, Angela Okori, Nosa Rex, Techno, Zinel Z, Josh be doing more of this, you know what I mean? Ricky Arthur, Black Sheriff, Kawina MP, Georgina Abi, Harry Song, Angela Okori, Nosa Rex, Techno, Zinel Z, Josh be doing more of this, you know what I mean? It's Ricky Rose. I'm over here.
Well, so that was what we just watched. He was in Nigeria to perform at an event hosted by the video. I hear it was called the Homecoming. That's a Nigeria Homecoming event, and the video hosted this particular event. And we saw Ricky Rose giving some shouts, mentioning them, telling them that yes, African music is really growing, and he wants to show love. Like he wants to show love by mentioning them. So just as I said, in the readings, in the meanings of what he did and what people are saying, that maybe he just wants to mention them so they think he knows them. Okay, African music is growing, Charlie. It is time when you come there, you attach yourself with them and they know you. Or does he really know them? Does he even listen to their songs? Because he mentioned some actresses and Zineo Zudem. Like, how did he know Zineo Zudem? Nana, what do you see?
Well, first of all, I think it's possible he can follow some of these artists. Or
he doesn't follow them.
Or can know some
No,
of
what I mean is he doesn't follow them. I'm
Yes,
sure.
okay.
I don't need a rocket science.
If I say follow, not like maybe following them on Twitter, Instagram, or maybe there are people who can be.
Roland, whilst he's talking, do this for me. The people he mentioned, after mentioning them, did he follow them?
But that's not the follow I want to.
No, I know, but I'm also mentioning that.
Okay.
Like in showing that love that he wants to tell us. Did he follow them?
But if you listen to what he was saying, I think this is somebody who just wants to come to Africa and support African music. He feels African music is growing, like you said, and he wants to come and then, contribute to the growth and development of African music. Like he mentioned, he said he even wants to go to the slums where even police people will not go. So what it means is that yes, that's where I'm coming. What it means is that he might know some of the names he mentioned by music. Okay, I've heard about Black Sherif, Koku the Traveler. Okay, who is the guy with Black Sherif? But he has never met Black Sherif before. So he wants to come to Ghana. If he comes to Ghana, he knows Black Sherif is part of the, talents that are doing very well. Aside Black Sherif, he might do inquiries about other artists who are also doing marvelously well. Maybe from his team or from people, bloggers, or other media or gatekeepers in the country. They will give him information that, okay, Charlie, these guys are also doing here on the continent, or these guys are doing here in this particular region. So when you go to this particular, that politics there, you can't take it away. That's politics. Like, I'm coming to your house. I can't come to Brass and this house and I'll be bigging up. I'll come and they'll be bigging up other people. You know, definitely when you enter somebody's when you want them to feel like you are part of them. And that is exactly what he is doing. Once he knows.
So it was just for the political value.
Yes. But I believe.
I think for a little information, he is following Kwesiata, J-Bad, Black Sherif.
Oh, really?
Yes. He's following all these people. Except I'm not finding Zenelzu, but he's following Kwesiata, Black Sherif.
Yes. So, this is something I want to see.
So you see, so like I'm saying, this has even confirmed that maybe he was not just mentioning them. This could be maybe after he has mentioned or giving shout outs to these people. Say, okay, let me follow them on social media to make them feel like I'm coming to do something with them. So as for the political talk, like, okay, I'm coming to Ghana. Let me make Ghana people feel like, yeah, Charlie, I'm for them. I love them. That one.
He's following Kwame 9P2.
Yeah. Wow. It's for everybody.
Exactly what I want to hear. Not just the mention.
Way back.
Like Chemo would say, watch their actions and not what they say.
Way back when we were bringing in international artists to perform, when they mount stage, you know how they will make you feel. The country, the things they will be saying about Ghana. But when they go to when the same artists go to Nigeria, the conversation changes. If you don't take it, you feel like even Nigeria is even better. It will make you feel like Nigeria is better than Ghana, or Togo is better than Ghana, depending on where he finds himself at the time. So since he wants
and
to
who
come,
gives him comfort.
So since he wants to come and do projects, maybe do some 1 or 2 collaborations with some of the artists. I mean, this is normal.
Okay.
I think he.
So do you see beyond the mention? Do you see something happening?
Yes. I mean, these people don't. It is 2 things. First of all, he might have a project that he would want to put some of these guys on, but I also wish that these names mentioned will also go extra mile to lobby or do something with Ricky Ross.
Okay.
They shouldn't just sit back and wait. Like, okay, he has mentioned us, he has given us shout outs, he's following us on Instagram, so definitely he is going to come. Things. Because shit happens sometimes, you understand? Things can happen and he might change his mind. But if you push and he knows, okay, Charlie, this guy, okay, the files you've sent me are very dope, so I want to jump on it. You are still working with him. It might not be his project. Don't wait for him to put you on his project. Since he's mentioned you and he's following you, it means that he has the passion, he has the love to contribute something to these talents' career or even music in Ghana. Or in Africa. So push your projects to him too and see the feedback he's going to give you.
Okay.
That's the thing.
Okay, Chemo, let me get your opinion on Ricky Rose mentioning some of our African artists and what it means to you as a follower, as an observer of the industry.
Obviously, it was more business, political kind of shout out. But he's following up. So we have politicians who, after reading the speech, will still take action. And I think that's what Rick Ross is doing. And this is not the first time he's coming to Africa or even working with African artists. I mean, he has done it with the P Squares and even others. So I think he has a plan of maybe even establishing bigger than we know him. Coming to Africa, the way he's been here and doing that, in his plans, I guess some of these people are in there. So giving them the shout out is the first step to just tell them that I'm coming, wait for me or something. And then just that I'm surprised he didn't mention CJ Bigaman after introducing him on one of his shows in Ghana here. And
he's not following
him too. Yeah, I think that one is
meanwhile, he has gotten closer to him more than
he even introduced him in one of the shows, the festival. I think it was
Mr. Easy's show.
Yes.
The rave, something rave.
Yes. So
that's rave.
Yeah. So I'm surprised he didn't mention him.
This
But
is some of the things I'm saying.
So
after introducing you, what did CJ Bigaman also do? You understand?
No, sometimes when you are dealing with those people, you don't dictate the pace.
Brasami, what
you don't dictate the pace.
No, Brasami, there is also a way. What I'm saying
it's like
is
me,
that
an artist coming to me and say, Brasami, help me. The artist can go to hell and come. If I'm not ready to do what he wants me to do, I won't.
So
and I control what I do.
So sometimes you are ready to do something.
Of course.
So
the moment you meet,
you the artist can't determine when the person is ready to do something. So make the effort. Make the effort, because you see sometimes
I've listened to an interview where CJ Bigaman had said he sent his record to his people so many times. Yes.
And he didn't.
He hadn't heard anything. I've listened to that interview before.
Sometimes these people, they catch vibe. Some of these things, it is just we build general stage, I catch a vibe. So let me just say this and then I'll go.
Okay.
You understand? So sometimes if he really means it and he really wants to do something with you, if you make the effort. Like you are saying, CJ has made the effort. Now we know, okay, he even took a step to get him on a project or something, and he ignored it. It ends there. That one you can't force recross. You understand? You have, once you've made the effort, it ends. But you don't sleep and wait and say, okay, because he has given me shout outs or because he has mentioned me in a video, definitely or at all costs it is going to happen. You will also sleep.
Okay, Chamo, you can go ahead too.
Yeah, so as I said,
I think I would need to. I just got an idea. I would need to interview CJ Bigaman to get how he feels on this.
Yes, and as I was saying,
because he's not even following him.
Obviously, Rick Ross has something for Africa, and the names that he's mentioning, I think some of them will be part of his plans. So mentioning them is not just by chance. I mean, it's a plan thing, I think. And you can see that there was a list that he was mentioning from. So, yes.
So, it's not as if he knew them or he knows them.
Not that much. But I think his team has done some form of research. And then the people who will fall in that plan, they will mention them. Just to let them know that you are in our plan, so be ready for me or be ready for us. And I think it's a good sign for those who got the mentions. I mean, they should start working. They should start preparing for him. So if you are in his plan, so that you also take advantage of it. So for me, I think it's positive, but it's not just by chance. It's something that I think Rick Ross wants to do in Africa, and some of these people will be in that plan. That's it.
Okay, thank you, Roland. I'm sure you can take over from here. So we are still looking at Rick Ross coming to Africa. That is Nigeria. He's also performed in Ghana, though. He's performed in Ghana before. I think some 2 years or 3 years ago. He performed in Ghana where he introduced CJ Bigaman. And I'm shocked that Roland is telling me he does not follow CJ Bigaman, but he follows Kwamina MP. He follows Kwesiata and Co. It's shocking to me a little bit, seriously.
He follows Black Sherif too.
Yeah, it's really shocking to me, seriously. Very shocking.
Basame, this is positive.
Okay.
But this is part of the music politics. Whenever I say some of these things, sometimes people don't understand politics. No, you know, this is not the first time Rick Ross is working with African artists, and we all know that the Rick Ross we knew back then is not the same Rick Ross we know now. And just like Beyonce came to Africa to collaborate with some of our artists, this is a clear indication that the African music industry is growing. And just like how anybody would want to play their politics to make sure they win in the space they are in, this is another way of the people like Rick Ross, Beyonce, and other people also playing their music politics. Yes. So I see this to be a political talk, but it doesn't mean that he doesn't have connection with the people he mentioned one way or the other. Yes, Reagan was saying that this is an opportunity for them to also start working. I think that there are talks in at the background for him to go on a list so that it is like, excuse me, because these are people that we have them in our plans. And you know, before these people go ahead to do some of these things like following, researching on you, mentioning you, and not just an impromptu mention, they do a background check, and works even begin to certain extent before they even come out to even validate or even confirm.
In fact, the information about them, him following them, satisfies me more.
So this is not something that we will say, okay, Afia and Sana we on your mobile vibe. And it is just like the French ambassador in Ghana buying Kobe, buying Kuku, buying Wachi, mingling with the natives in Ghana. It is because she wants to serve a certain agenda. And you want, if you want the people to respond to you, that is how you do it. That is how you start. Make them feel like yes, you recognize. You are part of them. You recognize what they're doing, which is not so different from when Tim Westwood came to Ghana and said Black Sherif is like the biggest artist in the world. Yes, I'm sure when he goes to Nigeria he will pick one artist, and that person will also be the biggest artist in the world. So it is one of those political talk. It doesn't mean that it is negative. This is very, very positive for our industry, and we need this. And looking at even the people that he mentioned, these are young and vibrant artists that even determine, say yes, our music industry has a certain future, because these are people that are in their prime, the likes of Black Sherif, Kwesi Arthur, Kwame 9P, and these are young guys that they are even hot. They are not stopping. So for somebody like Rick Ross to even endorse them, and not like, okay, like a certain agenda was pushed on him. I know probably he performed with some of them in Nigeria. That is Black Sherif, other guys. But then this is something that, aside the performance, now will meet you more on stage. These are talks that have probably gone on at the background. It is not just okay, Mabubo Mudin, simply because in the near future we are planning on working with them. Senka means Rona Menka. And if we are looking at one of the hottest artists currently, so this should clearly tell us, say, these are conversations that have gone on in the background. Certain lobbies, certain names will be picked, just like Shatawale will be picked over Stonebwoy, Samini, and other guys for the Beyonce feature. It wasn't something that, okay, you are the best, so come. It is something that, yes, we recognize your effort, we know you are doing something right, but then somebody has been able to give reasons why we should pick you and not the other person. Which is why he can mention, and even the way Obubo list, at the moment first time I share video, I said no, this was a list that has been written down. Yes, because the names, he did not get some of the pronunciations right. And if it was on top of his head, I tell you, can Befi. And can Befi. So for it to go that way, then you should know, say yes, then certain recognitions have gone on, and it is very, very positive for our industry. Big ups to all the guys. Like I also share with you when you said you were shocked he's not following CJ Bigaman, or he did not mention CJ Bigaman. Yes, I followed CJ Bigaman's conversation somewhere last year. When he was on any media platform, beside his relationship with Rick Ross the other day, and he was sharing, so okay, so he has sent so many of his works to his team and has not gotten any positive feedback yet, and he is still in wait up to now that we still speak. It is if Rick Ross seem to be coming to do something in the industry, no abubo more new mobile. Now CJ Begaman and Kenim Senko, probably he would have been the first person that to come to mind, especially when it comes to Ghana on counter. I find it very shocking, and I can't wait to hear from CJ Begaman on how he feels like with some of these
I'm really Lappy, please note this down. I really need to do this interview. At least we need to talk to find out what really is going down.
So it is very positive.
Because I'm sure on every platform he can say Ricky is his friend though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's somebody that
Chemo, he knows you. He's invited, he's introduced you on the stage.
Chemo,
stood there, watch you perform.
And they were in the same room.
Yeah.
They were in the same room when Rick Ross left him, came on stage.
Unlike he's done stuff with him.
And introduced him on stage.
I remember how he even met him. Like a bodyguard sucking him back. He started flowing and Ricky was, hey, who is that guy? Bring him.
You know? Not the rap that time. So I think he has to speak. He has to speak. Let's hear from him how he feels.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, so it is going to be something that we're going to follow up. That's why you have to subscribe to this channel, because this is the only true channel that does showbiz, like typical showbiz, not just in concern and just reviews of just anything. We do typical showbiz. So if you're a showbiz fan and you are not here, then it means you are missing out a lot. If you also know of someone who is a showbiz fanatic and the person is not here, then the person is missing out a lot. Subscribe today, and in case you need a music video, you can also contact us. I've told you that, guys, that this year we're coming to Europe, America, and London to do some music videos for most of our musicians there who don't have music videos. So start linking up with us. If you know of any artist who lives in Europe or any part of the world, tell them that Sammy Flex TV and his people, they are coming to you guys to do your music videos for you. Very affordable, sharp. You get yours and you can promote. Now that the award schemes have started recognizing you in your prospective countries, then you guys should know that you have to go hard. In fact, that's what I want to project. The award schemes would want to honor you in your countries, but if you don't work like a pro musician, the award schemes will even die. And when they fail, it's about the works. So you guys have to contact us and let's do this. Now, going back to Nigeria once again, and this is something that I know the industry has been looking for all this while. Looks like Black Sherif has been able to break the jeans, or he's still breaking the jeans. Why am I saying this? Over the years, the story has been that anytime you have major shows in Ghana, we fly in Nigerian artists to come perform, make their monies, and vroom, they vamoose. It has never been the other side where a gig will be happening in Nigeria and we fly artists from Ghana to go perform. No, it has never been like that. In fact, for the past maybe 20 years that I've been active in this game, it has been like that. At every point in time, Nigeria for neighbor. We even started Ghana Niger concert, where we were told that it was going to be replicated in Nigeria. But it never happened. Not even a single one happened. Rather, we had one happening in London some time ago. But this time round, Black Sherif seems to have gotten the nod. He is cashing in. At least even me, I got a call from someone who lives in Nigeria telling me that they wanted Black Sherif for a gig in Nigeria. Like now, he's going there to perform. Unlike those days where they will bring in the Whiskies, the Davidos, in fact, all the Chocolate Boys, the Chocolate City Boys, and when Don Jazzy gave us all his big guys, they were all flying into Ghana to perform. Black Sherif seems to be the new guy from Ghana who is also cashing in on the stage. What is working for him? Maybe some performance on the screen, and I'll tell you how. Yes, so this is the concert, and let me share some details with you. Whilst he was there for this particular show, it looked good. The response, in fact, this time around I saw response. Unlike the Xylophone Men's Gold concert where the people turned their back on the artist, this time around we saw response, like beautiful response. We saw them singing along, we saw them cheering him up, and it was so beautiful. And this one says, a cold war appears to be brewing between Nigerian rappers and the organizers of Records Live in Lagos after many Nigerian rappers, including the popular ones such as Vector, YC, MI, among others, were not invited to be part of that concert. Oh, I see. So this is another story that we'll be looking at maybe later. Cold war, I see. We'll be looking at that later. But what is working for Black Sherif once again? And I'm sure this is not the first time you're asking this question. Why is he now getting the nod to fly to perform more? What is going on? Rose, since you have the mic, we can start with you.
As I mean, over the weekend when I was in Volta region, I think I had a conversation with one upcoming artist, or he was complaining on how, most of the artists that blow from the Volta region, I saw blow we are no go Accra, or they even blow from Accra. Then the organizers in Volta region will just pick them to come and perform. Okay. And the response is much greater than when Omo perform here. And that was what the artist was telling me. And I told him one thing. Say, you are not giving them what they want. It is as simple as that. Yes, we can complain for all we like. When the conversation was going on, say, oh, Nigerians were not giving Ghanaians the chance. On the other hand, I was saying, say, yes, sometimes we should also look at the other side and see if we are giving them what they want before we expect them to give us that platform or even give us that acceptance. Yes, Black Sherif is simply giving them what they want. Same like Ghanaian music lovers, they are patronizing Nigerian songs more than Ghanaian songs because that is what they want. When you give them what they like, no matter who you are, where you are, they will come for you. There are so many musicians that have collaborated with almost all the Nigerian artists. Sarkodie, Samini, Shatawale, Stoneboy. But who was on the platform? It was Black Sherif. Yes, because at the moment, this is the guy that is giving them what they want. So they would even prefer him over some of their even artists who are also big. So the story that you read about the code one, we put the name one because it is the same way, just like Ghana meets Niger. When our people were complaining, say, yeah, we are flying big Nigerian artists, we are flying Nigerian artists from wherever they are to the country, or even with other concerts, we seem to fly more of the foreign acts, pay them, give them big money, give them good treatment over our people. It is simply because those people are giving the people who are going to patronize the event what they want. Black Sherif the second sermon remix is popular in Nigeria, but we can all attest to the fact that it is not even remix now. It's not as popular as Kweku the Traveler, because Black Sherif gave them what they want, which is a complete English language song, which they can appreciate and understand. That's it. Because yes,
unlike the first one that they didn't know. The one he did with
the second sermon remix with Burna Boy, he still did his own verse in Chi. Yes, so even if they like the song, they jam to it, they couldn't appreciate it, like understanding of the words and the meaning.
I remember one day he was there to perform once again, and whilst he was doing that side, when he performed with Burna Boy, when he was doing his verse, the people could not relate.
Yes.
But when it got to the verse of Burna Boy, we saw them all making noise.
It is clear. It is clear because they do, yes, even though they will jam to it because they probably like the rhythm, the melodies and all that, and how you flow, they will just enjoy it. But to appreciate it, to appreciate something is to even act it.
Yeah.
And that is, look at even the videos, the trending videos coming from Nigeria on Kweku the Traveler. Almost everybody is picking different acts of the video.
They are doing different acts to it.
So why didn't they do that with the second sermon remix? One that even has one of their biggest artists on. You understand? So yes, it is simply because Black Sherif is giving them what they want. So if our artist wants like a space in the Nigerian market, it is just about studying the market, knowing what the people want. Give them what they want, even if it means sounding like them. speaking some of their words, or even going there for promotion and even living with them. So far as you are able to give them what they want, no matter who you are, they will fly them, because when the likes of TikTok, VIPs and other stuff were giving them what they wanted, yes, they went there, performed, and they had that kind of response. So yes, xylophone, during the xylophone concert days, they went there and didn't get that kind of response, because at that particular point, that is not what they wanted. Yes, they knew the artists. They knew that, oh, these artists, we know them. But as to whether they appreciate the product that they were going to give them as at that particular time was also another conversation. But now, Black Sherif is giving them what they want, and they are able to appreciate it well. So it's as simple
that's
as
how he's getting
that's how he's
calls to perform.
Exactly.
And Charlie, back to back, back to back performances here and there. And it's good. It's good. That's what we have been looking for. So, and all this while, this is what we've been talking about too. Like, let's share the cake. So now I'm sure after we've seen Black Sherif flying into Nigeria on and off, going to perform, I'm not sure anybody can sit anywhere and say, why is it that the show is coming and you are bringing Nigerian artists can perform? Nobody would ask this.
Kevin Boy and the other guys will also be climbing, like the comedians and other.
Let's go to Chemo. Thank you, Roland. Let's listen to what he thinks is the secret. Is the cake now being shared evenly, or what?
Yeah, it's all about giving a good song and giving the people what they want, as Roland will put it. But I disagree with the language thing, because you mentioned TikTok, and TikTok was doing his thing. I mean, more Tree than even English at the time, but he was still big there. So my point
but was
is,
he performing?
Yes, of course. Fefe Nefe was big in Nigeria.
But not
he
as
was
big as Kangaroo.
Oh, no. The whole thing is that as a musician, you grow at some point. Even in Ghana here, Kwaku the Traveler is bigger than first sermon and second sermon. So what are you talking about? Meanwhile, the Ghanaians will prefer Tree song than English song. So why would still Ghanaians will appreciate Kwaku the Traveler more than first sermon or second sermon?
It is because of the act he put to the song. Yes.
So it has nothing to do with language.
No, at a point, language matters.
Language is secondary. I've said this and I'll say it again. Language is secondary. If you have a good song, then people will want to appreciate it with the language. So Kwaku the Traveler is a good song, not just a good language or speaking English.
No, I'm saying it is a good song.
Yes, so
but they are able to appreciate it more than the second
song.
So
it's a good song. Yes. The guy is also growing in the business. He has grown from Ankunam to first sermon, second sermon to now Kwaku the Traveler. He is growing. So this is so obvious. It's the growth. You can't just attribute it to language. When the Kwaku the Traveler is a good song, you can't just attribute it to language. No, it's wrong. It's a good song, and a good song is a good song regardless of the language. Yes, the language bit will come in, as I've said it and I'm saying it again. When they love the song, then they will appreciate it with the language thing. So forget about the language. You even give us a good example. TikTok. Fefe Nefe is big in Nigeria. And of course. And at the time he did Fefe Nefe first, they accepted it. And they were enjoying it. Yes. And
then why did you do Kangaroo in English?
It's also the same way. It's a growth.
Yeah.
There is all about growth in the business. When you are getting it right, you go up, you won't come down. Black Sherif is the man on top now. So if he's doing good music, he will be on top. And it's so obvious. I don't know why when somebody is doing good songs, then you attribute it to language. English. No, how? Let like Black Sherif do English song and let that song be whack. And let's see if the language will help him. It will not, because
but I'm not sure the argument is the entirety of the song being English.
Okay.
The argument is that the song being good and another addition of him doing it in English.
Yes. Yeah. And that means it's secondary thing. That's the point.
Oh, that one I think I would agree.
Yeah, the language will be secondary thing. Do a good music and then think about the language. That's my point. Yeah. So him flying there is obvious. He is now on top. He's doing good songs. People love it. So Nigerians, as any human being at all, we appreciate good songs. So if you appreciate good song, if you just want to listen to good song, you obviously call Black Sherif at this moment because he is hot and his song is also nice. It's relatable. Even the story in there is relatable. So you will love him regardless whether he's from Ghana, Nigeria, or wherever. You will love him because he's doing a good songs. So I mean, I'm not so surprised. I mean, a song like One Corner was a worldwide hit, and that's at that moment it was a vibing song. I won't say it was a good song that people love, but it was a song that people appreciate because the vibe was everywhere. And regardless of the language, it's a worldwide hit. That's how it works. So if you focus on language, you get it wrong. That's my point. And this is a good news for Ghana music industry and even the world. We are always wanting to get a star in wherever you come from. Good lovers of good songs will accept you
and appreciate you.
Regardless of where you come from. And at this point we have gotten Black Sherif and he's doing so well. So all that we can say is that we will just give him our support the way we think we can do it. And then let's see what happens. But with our Nigerians thing, I mean, now Black Sherif is telling us that it's about giving them what they want and giving them good music. So if you cry that you are from Koforidua, so when we come there, we should give you the platform. Black Sherif is the answer.
Should we credit the Empire deal he signed to?
No, I won't credit them for it. Black Sherif is a good talent.
Yeah.
And if you're a good talent, regardless of that thing, you will sell. You will struggle to sell if you are not good. Even Empire will sign him because he is good.
Yeah.
I mean, we have a lot of artists that Empire is not signing them. Empire, they have seen the light.
I say y'all talk.
Empire, they have seen the light. So that is obvious. Black Sherif is good. And now he's the man of the moment. So if you are a business guy, if you are a lover of good music, you call him regardless of where he comes from.
Okay, thank you. Yes, Nana Regan, speak finally on this, then I'm sure we can wrap up on that note.
I think Black has a monster hit, and it is just doing the magic for him. It is not about language or because he did a song in English. Nigerians has catched the vibe, and all of those things are just normal commentaries when it comes to music. The thing is that you see the song that this Koku the Traveler song, I can tell you for a fact that we can even play it in China today and somebody will catch vibe. The song is a good song. We can play the same Koku the Traveler in Côte d'Ivoire where people speak French, and I'm telling you, they will vibe, they will jump to the Koku the Traveler. It will shock you. So it is a good song. It's not about whether people like Chemo said, language is secondary. After Nyomanaya would day we now person vibe with it. Or then I know can I say no, I say actually saying that is when you want to get interpretations and all that. I've seen Nigerians when people here are doing challenge with water and all of that. There are some of them are doing the challenge with a nugu soup, and you think it is just because he is speaking English. No, like the emotions of
the song.
Yes, and I'm extra. I saw somebody all shit in Kwang. I'm telling you, Nigeria, you're spoiling soup and stew. And you think it's just because yes. So it is just he has a monster hit. I believe that Black Sherif tomorrow might even have another bigger song than Koku the Traveler. And it will shock you where he will even be getting his numbers, like where people will be even be jumping on the songs. It might not even be Nigeria. It might be South Africa. It might be other places. It can even be Spain, like Chemo is mentioning. So, I mean, this is a talent, a very good talent. We just hope that he will keep the pace like that and continue to release very good songs that his target audience will accept. He maybe before Empire sign, maybe he has that target audience. Okay, me, I want to cut across, not just Ghana. I want to go to Nigeria. I want to be known in Gambia. I want to be known in UK, London, all those places. So if you want to be known in Spain and other places, I mean, how do you do it? You cannot enter Spain with English language. You have to enter Spain with good song.
First.
Yes. You have to enter Spain with good song. You have to enter China with a good song. So the whole point is that Black Sherif Koku the Traveler is a very good song, and I mean that is doing the magic for him. So he should just enjoy it. Like I said, let's pray that he will not drop the bar. As a good talent, he should always continue writing good songs and then releasing good songs, and he will go far.
Okay, you can add. Yeah.
What I said, I think Nana Regan and Chemo didn't understand. I said what I'm saying is that Black Sherif is giving them what they want, which is first of all the good song. Everybody wants a good song. But yes, people will love the song. That is 100%. But if you want that 120% of it, that is where the language bit comes to play. Because yes, we loved Amulangai, but so many people didn't understand. I'm sure if somebody understands the lyrics or the language you are singing in or you are trying to communicate, it gives a better appreciation. I'm not talking about love, I'm talking about appreciation. Appreciation is different from you loving something. You can love the thing but not appreciate it that much. But when you appreciate something, that is when you go the extra mile to even cherish it. That's what I'm saying. So I'm not saying that Black Sherif is going into Nigeria because of the English language in the song. No. Because he is giving them what they want. One, which is the good product. And the extra, the icing on the cake for them is the fact that they understand his way of communicating. That's all.
Okay. Well, I'm sure we can only end it here. 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 Hey, what's happening?
AFCON 2023 qualifying group.
I don't understand.
AFCON next year. AFCON, African Cup of Nations.
We are playing just next year.
Yes.
Hey, so it brought it closer. It's not going to be yearly. Every year we play African Cup of Nations. Oh, sir. Okay, this one I didn't know. So I'm sure we would have to go behind and learn some more. But bring it. Let me see the strength of the teams once again. And yes, so let me take this opportunity to announce that now we'll be doing some more sports. Please. Now I'll be doing some more sports on Sami Flex TV Live. So those who are sports fanatics, you guys can also come there on the platform and get some more. So we are going to introduce a presenter who will be doing more sports activities there. So get ready and let's do it. So this is next year. That is African Cup of Nations 2023. And Ghana is in a group with Madagascar, cool chop, Angola, a little bit hard, Central African Republic, cool chop.
Baby tatali.
Baby tatali.
Baby tatali.
Cool chop.
Baby tatali.
All right, so like I'm saying, henceforth more sports information on the Sami Flex TV Live. You guys should get ready and let's do some more. Thanks to Intim Dodo Solomon. We are back to our normal setting. I'm sure from tomorrow, if you are watching this on Sami Flex TV Live, from tomorrow, this show is actually a Sami Flex TV show. The rest of the shows will be coming here on Sami Flex TV Live. So after tomorrow, I'm sure we'll be going back to our main house. Then the rest of the programs, Charlie, more shows coming up. So you guys should wait for it. Thank you, Intim Dodo Solomon. Thank you, Nana Regan, Beef Nation President, and to Roland Amate, who is a talent manager as well. Pizus, that is their boss is based in Australia. And all things being equal,
speedy recovery to Sophie.
Sophie, and he's not feeling well. All things being equal, we're going to Australia as well because I'm talking to some of my people from Australia. They have a gig with some Ghanaian artists. Some I can tell you confirmed Kiddy is confirmed. Kiddy will be performing in Australia, I think this year, yeah, somewhere in August or so. And they're also looking forward to book Black Sherif to perform in June or something like that. But once again, as some manager still ain't responding to call. Okay, I'm you hate you. Okay, to Jackie Martin and Nana Beast Boys, Digital Rasta Currency, which Flex, Yala PG, Gideon Neil Amtesin, and you. Thanks for watching. Thanks for making Sammy Flex TV Live come alive. And we are so much appreciated. You guys love us just as we love you. Reason we cannot even rest though. We have to work and make sure we are making you happy. We meet tomorrow when we have to meet. We are out of here.